EPA WA meteorologist Bobby Martins here with your outlook for September 4th, 2024. Welcome to Wild Weather Wednesday, brought to you by Pure Sight and Sound. Paul Revere was in trouble, deep trouble in fact. The British were coming and he had a midnight ride to take. And this night of all nights, Paul Revere had laryngitis. What to do? He called Ed at Pure Sight and Sound, of course. He knew that Pure Sight and Sound would design and deliver an audio system for him, and quickly. Sure enough, Pure Sight and Sound delivered a wireless microphone and battery-powered speaker that they tied to Paul Revere's saddle so that the ride could begin on time and the country was saved. Best of all, when he was finished, Paul Revere could stream all the latest hits. When you need an audio system and don't know where to turn, call Ed at 570-992-2992. That number is above me here in the video. Or visit them on the web at puresightandsound.com, and you'll ride like Paul Revere and maybe even save the country. They are Pure Sight and Sound Incorporated, proud sponsors of the Wednesday video forecast. Almost forgot what day it was there. Today we have days are blending together here, folks. We had a lot of mostly sunny days in consecution here, and that's kind of throwing me off this week. I think some of you are having that problem too, because Labor Day was Monday, felt like Sunday. You know, I'm just a day behind here. High pressure we talked about yesterday being on top of us is now moving off to the east a little bit, and it's going to continue into the Gulf of Maine. This is going to get a very light easterly wind flow around this high pressure. Not anything particularly strong today because the high pressure is still partially over us, but we are going to get temperatures up a little bit as we get a return flow around this high pressure starting to come in like this. So we're going to get a little bit of a milder turn today. So you see the temperatures above 76 to 80. Pretty much the same thing on Thursday, 78, 82. Both days are mostly sunny for most areas. I have the mostly sunny icon there for Thursday, but when we get into Thursday, I think we're going to start seeing that easterly wind component start bringing some clouds into places like South Jersey and Delaware, especially closer to the coast you go, and that's just because you have an onshore flow, right, a marine flow. The rest of us will remain mostly sunny as this high pressure moves off to the east. Second thing is we also have this system off the southeastern U.S. coastline, high pressure up here, so you have a channeling effect in between. It's going to pick up this wind speeds a little bit as we head to Thursday. Nothing crazy, but I mean, it's going to be enough that there's going to be more of an influence of, instead of just being, 5 miles per hour, we're talking about maybe 10 miles per hour. So that'll be enough to get the clouds streaming off the ocean, and parts of eastern New Jersey, southern New Jersey, and Delaware will be most susceptible to those clouds on Thursday. But the rest of us, mostly sunny skies continuing, and you see above me 78 to 82, so a slight increase in temperatures. We are going to increase the humidity on Thursday. Again, I'm losing track of days here. This is the humidity that we're expecting today. The dew points we're expecting today are expected to be in the lower 50s. Yesterday it was in the upper 40s. So it's kind of relative to temperature. Temperature was going up about 4 degrees. The air temperature is, so the dew points are going up about 4 degrees too. It's still going to be a low humidity day, and it's not going to be much difference other than it's going to be a couple degrees warmer today, and that's it. But when we get into Thursday, you'll notice here's that easterly wind component pushing these dew points higher into the 60s as we get into later in the day on Thursday. Now the clouds influence is going to be down in these areas here, but you're going to start seeing these dew points increasing and pushing westward, and that's going to be on Thursday. So it is going to be a mostly sunny day in the interior, but the humidity is going to be coming up a little bit. You will see a little bit of a difference there. Nothing crazy, but it's still going to be somewhat noticeable. And then once we get to Friday, I think we start off partly cloudy in the morning, and then we'll have increasing clouds throughout the day, so we'll end up mostly cloudy by the time we get the evening, and mostly overnight. And then we have this system coming in. This is our rainmaker for the weekend. Now, this is just going to be on Saturday, and a lot of people are asking me already, like, what the timing of this is. Timing is one of the last things that are decided definitively. We can give you an approximation at this range, which I can give you a pretty good idea right now, considering most guidance is very consistent in this timing. So it looks like late in the overnight, you could have maybe a shower breakout like late Friday night, okay? And then Saturday morning, you'd have some scattered showers, as you can see here, just showers, and that's it. Once we get into the afternoon, we're going to see those showers evolve into steady periods of rain, which are going to go into the evening hours, and I think it's going to be done before midnight in most cases. But you'll have steady periods of rain with this moving through. This is all in association with this upper-level trough. You see the upper-level low situated with it. This upper-level trough is taking on a negative tilt, and that is increasing the the rainfall, or enhancing it, the rainfall output from this. So there's going to be a little bit more than just a regular cold front passage, which with a quick in and out type thing. You're going to have several hours of a synoptic rainfall here that could give you a quick ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch, maybe even higher than that. We'll see what we're dealing with at the end of the week as far as rain totals, but I think that's probably a good starting point right now. But it is going to ruin the second half of your Saturday, most notably a few showers in the morning, and then Saturday afternoon and evening is when we're dealing with this, probably done by midnight. And then we are dry on Sunday, becoming mostly sunny on Sunday, and it's going to be another pleasant time period here in the beginning of next week, because the trough is now that is responsible for this enhancement that I was talking about is now going to be settling over the region. Upper level low still off to our north here, so Sunday and Monday both mostly sunny days, and then when we get to Tuesday, we're also looking at mostly sunny skies. We'll have to watch for this upper level low, make sure it doesn't sneak down here maybe midweek, but right now it looks like we're going to be dry in the few days that follow Saturday. So mostly sunny Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, temperatures in the lower 70s, it looks like, on Monday, and then they're going to incrementally increase each day, Tuesday, Wednesday, by a couple degrees each day, but still remaining slightly below average for that period. Okay, GFS doing the same thing. Again, timing is very close on both of these. Here is overnight Friday night. You see the late night showers here coming in, and that goes into Saturday morning, and then we get the steadier periods of rain that's going to take place during the afternoon and evening hours, and the GFS is saying the same thing. It's done by midnight, okay? Not really looking at low pressure enhancement. That looks like it's staying off the coast here. So if that was coming through, we'd have a much bigger situation with several inches of rain. That's not going to be the case. This is just going to continue moving through and staying offshore, we think. We'll continue to follow that throughout the week just to make sure it behaves, but I don't really see any support for this low pressure enhancement that we were speculating about yesterday. It's kind of trending away from that and just making this a negatively tilted trough, enhanced a little bit by the incoming trough, and that is going to bring a little bit more rain than you would normally have with a frontal passage like this. But the good news is it's out pretty quick. It's only going to ruin one of the 2 weekend days. You do get to salvage the second half of the weekend. It does look like it's going to be dry, or mostly dry, for much of next week. We'll continue to follow that as well. I'm EPA WA meteorologist Bobby Martis. That is your outlook for September 4th, 2024. Have a great Wednesday.